Welcome to a new vlog and video of the Cruise Vibes, and today we're going to take a look at the 5th day on board of the Jane Austen of ReiseJung. Today is New Year's Eve and we will spend the day in Düsseldorf, and then we will be sailing towards Cologne, and we will be in Cologne at midnight. We're starting the day quite relaxed. Here we can see my lunch, and then we left the ship and headed into the city center of Düsseldorf. We wanted to visit a very special supermarket, Edeka zur Heide, the biggest and probably best supermarket of Germany. We walked past the famous shopping street Königsallee, which is one of the most expensive shopping streets in Germany, and then we visited the supermarket and walked back to the ship. In the afternoon we also visited a winter market next to the Ferris wheel, where we had mulled wine and we tried a very special local drink called Killepitch. The winter market is comparable to a Christmas market, just it is taking place after Christmas. And after that we already walked back to our ship and started preparing the New Year's Eve program, which started with a very nice gala dinner, of course a few extra courses and a high quality main course, and of course the famous Ice Parade Baked Alaska, which is a tradition on cruise ships. Of course, I'm not the biggest fan of Baked Alaska. For me it's a bit too sweet, but it is a must on a gala evening. We then had very nice music by our excellent onboard musician, and after that our guest musician Reinhard Paul, which is joining us on several cruises, made sure that there's the perfect music for dancing on the dance floor. As you can see, it was working out quite well, and shortly before midnight we went up to the sun deck. Our original plan was to be in Cologne at midnight, sailing under the Hohenzollern Bridge with the cathedral in the background and watching the fireworks, but our captain had a very good point why we decided to not do this, and it was for safety reasons. So we decided to be shortly before Cologne at midnight, where we can already see the fireworks, but we are not under the bridge, because at midnight there might be a lot of people on the bridge, and drunk people with fireworks and drinks can be dangerous, because it wouldn't be the first time that they try to shoot fireworks at the ship or throw bottles on the ship, and if our guests are on Sonic, that would have been very dangerous. So we decided to not be in Cologne at midnight, but be slightly before Cologne, where you can already see the firework, and as you can see there is a lot of fireworks to see. And here in the background you can already see the city center of Cologne. So we are still gonna be in Cologne for the fireworks, but not directly at midnight, so when most people are already on their way back, if they were celebrating on the bridge. And also our guests were mainly back inside when we are going under the famous Hohenzollern Bridge. It is quite sad that you have to think about something like this nowadays, but unfortunately we have to do it. It's very sad, but that's the way it is. And we are now getting closer to the city center of Cologne. Still a lot of fireworks are up, and here we can see the Hohenzollern Bridge in the background, also the cathedral on the right side. And as you can see, there are still a lot of fireworks to see. But our guests were mainly back inside in the lounge enjoying our New Year's Eve buffet, or by continuing dancing. Here we are going under the bridge. We made an announcement asking the guests to not be on the sun deck. If they want to stay outside, they could use the terrace in front of the panoramic lounge, which has a roof where it is safe. But as you can see, there are almost no more people on the bridge, so it was luckily safe. Nobody threw anything on the ship, so we were safe, and still there were a lot of fireworks to see, so that was actually working out very well, and it was an amazing, an unforgettable moment. Not just for us, but of course mainly for our guests. So it was a very, very nice evening. Here we can see the cathedral in the background, still fireworks to see. So that was a very, very beautiful evening. We didn't stop in Cologne, we sailed past the city and continued on to Koblenz, our next destination, where we will be arriving in the night, in the early morning hours. And our party also didn't stop continued also on until the early morning hours. We were still dancing and celebrating and welcoming the new year 2025. In the next video we will be in Koblenz, and also we will see the last day on board in Hanau. Here you can see when this video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.